And just taking some time to open up the body, open up the lungs, open up the heart, open up the mind, to get into the breath, to get into our ability to connect and feel spacious at the same time. I've been thinking a lot about why I started teaching yoga, and it was to make a difference. And in a world that feels increasingly polarized, coming onto our mats and getting spacious in our bodies and in our breath can translate to when we walk out into the world, finding the ability to be more open, to consider other people's perspectives, and to not feel the need to just hold on so tightly to some framework, so to speak, of how you think things are. Our minds like rules, and they like limits, and attempting to navigate the world, we find ourselves holding on, reducing our options, and it gives us a false sense of certainty. But it also shrinks our world. And in order to break that mindset, we need to soften, we need to become more porous, and we need to let light in. So actively stretching our point of view here on our mats, in our bodies, in our breaths, shifting our perspective with the hopes that that will walk off of our mats out into the world around us and inspire others to do the same. We're going to get started in child's pose. And take those big toes to touch and just melt those hips back towards the heels. And just settling into that breath. Nice big inhale through the nose. And open mouth exhale, lets it go. Inhaling into that ability to create space. And exhaling into that ability to let go. Inhaling into that ability to connect the dots. And exhaling into that ability to find the softness in that connection. Perhaps flipping those palms up here and offering up those palms up as an offer of acknowledgement of a sense of abundance, sense of gratitude, sense of awareness of the blessings that surround us and are within us. Big inhale there. Let our open mouth exhale, soften that all out. And awareness of our ability to create space, inhaling. And open mouth exhale. And recognizing that that space isn't just physical, but it can be mental, it can be spiritual, it can be ever what you want it to be. Breath in. And breath out. On your inhale, we'll flip those palms down and roll up into a tabletop, taking the hands underneath the shoulders and those knees underneath the hips. And then spreading those fingers nice and wide, and just maybe 5 rounds here. Inhaling, letting the heart space open. Exhaling, hollowing it out. Inhaling, tailbone rising, heart lifts. And exhale, belly softens in towards that spine, and breath in here. And complete breath out. On an inhale, walk those hands a little bit more forward, maybe at least a hand's length, and you'll start to shift the hips forward and lift the heart. And then exhale, those hips will go back as you find that cow or that cat. And again, inhaling the heart lifts forward. And exhaling, hollowing it out. And on your inhale, bring it back into a neutral spine. From this space, you can stick and stay in your tabletop, or we're going to tuck the toes and float those knees for 5. So it's just a floating tabletop. You're in and out through the nose, and 4. Breath in. Feeling that earth beneath you supporting you. It's like you're a little plug plugged into the outlet that is the earth, energizing you. Breath in and breath out. And big inhale here. On the exhale, we'll push it back into a downward facing dog. In that downward facing dog, there's a little bit of movement there, letting one leg be bent while the other leg is straight, and vice versa. And just softening into something that feels good. Spreading those fingers wide, letting the upper outer edges of those arms firm in and back. Inner thighs spiral towards the walls behind you. On your inhale here, you're going to come out into a plank pose, and the option is there to drop the knees. On the exhale, float those knees if you haven't dropped them into that floating tabletop. Take a breath in here, push it back, child's pose, floating knees or knees on the ground. And then straighten out those legs and find your downward facing dog. And we'll just do that a few more times, just waking up the midline body. On the inhale, you're out into your plank with the option to drop the knees. On the exhale, the knees float if they're not already dropped. Inhale here. Exhale, push those hips back towards those heels, melt the hips. And breath in when we exhale, straighten out those legs. And just one more time, I like to think of this as like water is moving towards the shore, and then the water starts to build as it gets closer to the shore, and it turns into this nice little wave. And you take a big breath in, and then bam, you got a nice big face of a wave here. Your downward facing dog. On your inhale, bring it out into your plank pose. And on your exhale, just drop those knees down towards the earth. From that space, on your inhale, we'll take that left arm up towards the sky. I'm going to turn this way. And on the exhale, left arm slides underneath right armpit. You're going to inhale, bring that all the way back up. And exhale, carve it out. And breath in brings you up. And we exhale, carve it out. And inhale. And exhale. And from here, we'll stick and stay. So you can crawl that right hand right out towards the top of your mat there and just feel all of that length. Another option here would be to take that right arm up towards the sky and bend your elbow, flip your wrist, and slide it into your left hip crease. Wherever you're at is great. Just stay in that breath and stay curious here. In and out through the nose in 3. Curious and aware, the path to spaciousness in 2. Breath in. And breath out. And then we'll inhale, take that right arm up towards the sky. On the exhale, go ahead, plant that right hand. You're going to inhale, take that left arm back up. And on the exhale, find your tabletop. Oh my. So we'll take it to the other side. Big breath in, right arm goes up. And exhale, hollow it out underneath that left armpit. And just a few more times there. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. This last one will bring you all the way up. And on the exhale, you'll take it all the way down. If it's hard to get that head to the earth, you can always slide a book or some blocks or a pillow underneath your right ear. And then from there, you can start to crawl that left arm out towards the top of your mat, or slide left arm up towards the sky, bend the elbow, and that head slides into that hip crease. Wherever you're at, body and breath. 3. Awareness. Not holding on to any shoulds or any coulds, just being Curious about where you're at right here, right now. In 2, breath in. And breath out. And then we'll inhale, take that left arm up towards the sky. On the exhale, plant left hand. Right hand comes underneath right shoulder. Big breath in here, and we'll exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Breath in. And breath out. Inhale. And exhale, breath in. And breath out. From that space, begin to walk those feet towards the top of your mat. And once you get up there, go ahead, grab those elbows and hang. And you're just nodding that head. Yes. You're nodding the head. No. You're shifting the weight a little forward to the front part of the foot, other forearm underneath, and it's the same. Nodding it, yes. And bent knees is a great place to be here as well. In 3. In and out through the nose in 2. Breath in. Yeah. And breath out. And then gently release those palms down towards the earth. Bring a little bit of bend into the knees and just re-articulate that spine all the way up to standing. Taking those shoulders up towards the ears, dropping them down the back. We got big toes to touch at the top of the mat. Legs are strong and palms are at your sides. On your inhale, let those arms rise up. And on the exhale, fold it out. Inhale, lengthen into the spine, put the shoulders on the back. On the exhale, plant the hands and take your left foot, step it back. Left hand goes down, right hand comes high. Gaze goes up, actively stretching that point of view in 3. Yeah. In and out through the nose in 2. Breath in and breath out. From that space, this right foot is going to slide towards the middle of your mat. So you've got the pinky side edge of your left foot down, left hand goes down, right hand comes high. Vajrasthana variation in 3. Left side body strong here in 2. Breath in. And on the exhale, plant both those hands and step it back. From that space, you're going to be in your plank pose. You're going to drop your right knee down. Take your left hand high. Take a nice big breath in here. And on the exhale, left hand floats towards top of the mat. The shoulder softens a little bit there. And it's a long line of energy from fingers to toes as you connect to the earth and connect to that midline body. Connect to breath in 3. In and out through the nose in 2. Breath in. And on the exhale, breath out. From that space, the knees, the chin, the chest, or those chaturanga arms as you soften your belly down towards the earth. Tops of the toes will come down and we'll inhale, elbows kiss the ribs. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Breath in. And breath out. Big inhale. Complete exhale. On your inhale, take your left leg, let it reach up towards the sky. And on the exhale, go ahead, bend that knee, open that hip. Little bit of movement there, feels good, find it. And then inhale, square it off, take it nice and long. Exhale, left foot to the outside edge of your left palm. Inhale, let that heart space open up. And exhale, drop that right knee down. Take left hand to the inside of left thigh as you gaze over left shoulder in 3. We're going to move this into a yogi squat, whatever that means for you in your body right here, right now in 2. Breath in. On the exhale, the hands will plant. Right heel goes to the outside of right palm. And you can soften down like so, or soften all the way down, letting those hips sink towards those ankles. On your inhale, you're going to open those arms up, lift up to your heart. On your exhale, take the hands to the heart. On the inhale, bring it all the way back up. And on the exhale, heel toe those feet together, hands to the heart. Inhale takes you up. Exhale hollows it out. Inhale, lengthens into the spine. Exhale, plant the hand, and this time that right foot will slide back. We'll take right hand down and left hand high. That twist is there. 3. Shifting that gaze, if that's okay for the neck, in 2. Really active through that back heel. Breath in and breath out. And then from that space, this left foot's going to start to slide. Pinky side edge of that right foot goes down. Option to drop that right knee if that feels better. Wherever you're at, you're here for 3. In and out through the nose in 2. Breath in. On the exhale, plant both the hands, step it back, find plank. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee goes underneath left hip. You simply bend it, set it down, and right hand comes high. And you'll take a nice big breath in here, nice long lines of energy. And on the exhale, ooh, 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 nice, spacious body, spacious mind, spacious heart, spacious breath. 3. In and out through the nose in 2. Breath in and breath out. And then plant both those hands on and out. Take it back into that plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chin, chest, chaturanga arms. Elbows will soften back. We'll inhale, lift that heart up. And exhale, push it back. Downward facing dog. Breath in. And breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right leg's gonna rise. On the exhale, go ahead, bend that knee, open that hip. Little bit of movement there. I've oftentimes talk about dragging your left heel down, but either go down or go up, but be conscious there and what you're deciding to do. It isn't, that doesn't matter. It matters. It all matters. It's all connected. And then we'll inhale, right leg goes long. And on the exhale, slide it through to the outside of your right palm. On the inhale, we'll melt that heart space forward. And on the exhale, go ahead, set that knee down. Right hand to the inside of right thigh, and it's just a push and a peel as you reach and breathe in 3. In and out through the nose in 2. Breath in. Yeah. And breath out. And then those hands go down. And that left foot meets right. Heels are in, toes are out. Yogi squat. So this can be your yogi squat. Maybe the knees are like, Danielle, the knees that ain't my game. That's not my jam. And my knees ain't doing that. Or you soften your way all the way down. Whatever your yogi squat looks like. On an inhale, arms open up, heart lifts, hips sink. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, heel toe those feet to touch. Close your eyes for a moment here and just notice. And practice in the body. That ability to tune in and tune out. Sense of being awake and alive. Those heels root down into the earth as the crown rises up. And there's a sense of connection within. Breath in. And breath out. On an inhale, take those arms up. And on your exhale, fold it out. Inhale, put the shoulders on the back, take the gaze out in front. And on the exhale, plant the hands. And this time we'll slide our right foot back. From that space, right hand goes down, left hand comes high, we twist. And on an exhale, that pinky side edge of right foot goes down, left foot goes in between right foot and left foot in the middle of the mat. Left hand comes high. From here, you can stick and stay, or on your exhale, the hips are going to sink and that left hand's going to reach back. And then we'll inhale. Take it up. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, soften it down. And inhale, bring it all the way back up. Plant both the hands. Step it back into your plank. Go ahead, drop your left knee down. Open up to the right. Right hand comes high. The option to stick and stay here is there. The option to float that right leg is there. The option to slide right foot to the back of the body and get the pinky side edge and just open, open, open. Wherever you're at, where's your breath? In through the nose and out through the nose. Breath in. On an exhale, we'll plant both of those hands. And you've got your plank pose. From that space, knees, chin, chest, chaturanga arms. Inhale. And exhale, breath in. And breath out. Inhale. And exhale. And then from that space, on the inhale, that right leg reaches up. On the exhale, you can bend, you can open. On your inhale, square it up, take it long. And on your exhale, take the knee to the nose, the chin to the chest. The shoulders will slide over those wrists. And from that space, go ahead, set that right foot down. Left heel is going to spin down, and we'll find Virabhadrasana 1 as we rise in 3. Quite fascinated with my orange suit, to be honest with you. Speaking of being open-minded. We could go hunting or we could do yoga. Is it deer season in Puerto Rico on your yoga mat? Take a breath in. And on your exhale, release those hands down towards the earth. From that space, spin that back heel off the mat and start to push those hips back as you fold. Big pyramid pose. Blocks or anything underneath those hands to just make the arms a little longer for more of a foundation to breathe into. Always there for you in 3. That's it. In 2. Breath in. Yeah. And breath out. And then from that space, feet meet, top of the mat. Inhale, find your halfway lift as you heel toe those feet together. Exhale, surrender into the fold. And inhale, you're all the way up. And on your exhale, hands back at the heart. Last round like this. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold it out. Inhale, long in the spine. Exhale, the hands go down, the left leg steps back. Left hand goes down, right hand comes high. Long lines of energy, more spacious than before. 3, oh, hi. In and out through the nose in 2. And then from that space, pinky side edge of that left foot, right foot is your kickstand. Always the option to just drop that knee down and be here. If this is a little too much, wherever you're at, breath in. If you want, on the exhale, the hips go down, that right hand reaches back, and then we inhale. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, soften down. And inhale, take it all the way back up. From that space, plant the hands, step it back into your plank pose. You'll drop your right knee, pinky side edge of left foot goes down, left hand comes high. Breath in here, and on an exhale, you can start to pick that left leg up as you shift weight into this right hand. And that can get a little easier if you walk your hand out a little bit further in front. And then this is the option 1. That's option 2, actually. Option 1 would be here. Option 2, option 3. 3. In and out through the nose in 2. Breath in. Then breath out. And then plant both of those hands. Step it back into your plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chin, chest, chaturanga arms. Inhale, front side body, open, open, open. And exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Breath in. And breath out. And we'll take that left leg up, inhale. Exhale, spacious as you bend and open. And then inhale, square it off, take it long. Exhale, slide it through. Find the top of your mat. Right heel glues down towards the earth. Those right toes are pointing at right corner of the mat. If you need to shorten your stance in order to get that heel down, that's a great way to get there. Heart's lifting. Right glute is engaged in 3. Through the nose here in 2. Breath in. Yeah. And breath out. We'll take a big inhale. On the exhale, release those hands down towards the earth. Spin that right heel off the mat and pull your left hip back. Walk those fingertips back. Slide them onto blocks. Melt the heart, melt the head over left leg. Long line, smooth, silky breath in. And complete breath out. Inhaling what you need. Exhaling what you don't. Finding that ability to be spacious and hold on to what serves us. And that ability to let go of what no longer serves us and create space for the good stuff. Breath in and breath out. And we'll inhale, bring that back up towards top of the mat. Find your halfway lift here. Exhale, find your forward fold. We're going to take peace fingers around big toes. We'll go nice and long in the spine, and on the exhale, elbows bow out to the sides. You shift the weight forward. Let the head go. Bending knees is always a great option. Bending the knees is just going to get you more into the low back versus the hamstrings, and a lot of times that's exactly what we need. 5. Letting those inner thighs spiral towards each other and towards the back of the mat. And 4. And 3. And 2. Breath in. And breath out. And then on an inhale, find your halfway lift. On an exhale, heel toe those feet back together. We'll inhale, take it all the way up. And on our exhale, take those hands to the heart. So from here, you're going to slide your right foot down towards the earth. Left knee is going to roll out. You can take your foot to the ankle, to the calf, or to the inner right thigh, and taking the hands to the heart, down through the heel, up through the crown. So grounding, very important for being open, yeah? Breath in. Having a nice foundation to be curious and aware. Very helpful for 3. Maybe those arms rise up here in 2. Maybe left hand comes towards left leg and right arm starts to go. And you go down into that weeble while you wobble. Down into that right heel and up through those fingers. Yeah, that's it. Nice job. Breath in. And then gently release that. Breath out. And then give yourself a little shimmy, 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 shake, shake, shake. Yeah. And then left foot goes down, right knee goes out, ankle, calf, inner thigh, wherever you're at. No attachment to what should or what could, but what about right here, right now? Sit in that beauty, hands to the heart. Down through the heel, up through the crown. Breath in. Breath out. Those low ribs are slightly engaged there. The low belly's awake and alive. Inhale. The foot is going into the thigh. The thigh is going into the foot. Yeah. And then maybe up, 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 up. Yeah. Maybe you start to go, ooh, that's fun. Breath in. And breath out. And then from there, right hand comes down. Ooh, hello. Maybe. Left arm reaches up. And just sitting on that edge, that ability to be wrong. Yeah, to fall. but you know how to get yourself back up. You keep coming back in 3. Little vulnerability goes a long way. In and out through the nose in 2. Woo! Hello, breath in. And breath out. And then we'll gently release that and shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And from that space, big toes to touch. Inhale, let those arms reach up, guys. On the exhale, fold it out, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen into the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. From that space, lower all the way down towards your belly. You're going to take those forearms and slide them right up underneath your shoulders for Sphinx pose. Tops of the toes are down, elbows knit back. Lift through the heart in 3. In and out through the nose in 2. Legs are so strong that the knees aren't even touching. Breath in. And breath out. And then gently release that. From here, you'll take your right arm out to the side in line with your right shoulder. Right ear goes down. Left leg slides over the top. Breath in. And breath out. Inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, bring it back towards your center. And we're just going to go straight away to the other side. So left arm's going to come out. Left ear is going to come down. Over the top. In 3. Yeah. Through the nose in 2. Breath in. And breath out. And then bring it back towards your center. And from here, you got your little Sphinx. Elbows knit back, tops of the toes are down. Option to stay here. Option to press into those palms. Float those forearms up and see if you can get the eyes of the elbows rolling forward. And again, strong in the legs in 3. And 2, breath in, and then oh la la, breath out, take it down. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Inhale up into a tabletop. Exhale, walk those hands just a little over to the left. Let those hips melt back. Feel that side body open up there. Just a little bit of movement in one direction. And you feel a different sense of awareness and sensation in the body. Breath in. And breath out, inhale. And exhale. And then we'll inhale back up towards that middle. Exhale, other side. Inhale here. Exhale, oh, 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 oh. Hips go back. Breath in. And breath out. And then gently bring it back towards your center. Oh, hi. I like yoga. You like yoga. You got a bigger belly. Belly girl. So hands underneath the shoulders. You're going to cross the ankles. Take the legs out in front. And from that space, maybe a nice little walk with your backside, letting those seat bones ground you down on the inhale, up, 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 up. On the exhale, we fold, and the option to take the hands to the outsides of the calves, outsides of the feet, outsides of the thighs, wherever it's at, you're thinking about your heart and your toes haven't seen each other in ages, and they're just, oh, so happy to be getting close to each other in 3. And the breath is the thing that brings you deeper into the pose in 2. That gaze stays out in front, huh? Breath in. And breath out. And then from there, drop the head. Notice the difference. It can be that simple. Just shifting of the eyes from up to down can completely change your perspective. And then gently start to walk it back. And from that space, We'll lower ourselves down onto our backs. Taking those hands right beside those hips, walking those feet in so they're hip width apart. On your inhale, send those hips up towards the sky. You can stick and stay here, interlace those fingers, shimmy those shoulders. Your ponytail. Yeah, in 3, inner thighs, same thing, towards each other and down here. In 2, breath in. And breath out. And then from that space, gently release that. Take that right ankle on top of that left thigh and just draw that left knee in towards your chest. You can slide the hands through, grab the hamstring, grab the top of the shin, dorsiflex your right toes. Lots of options. Whole lot of breath. 5. In and out through the nose. And 4. Pulling up and letting go. And 3. And 2. Breath in. And breath out. And then gently begin to set both of those feet down. We got another bridge. Hands beside the hips. Up, 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 up. Interlace those fingers. Shimmy, shimmy those shoulders. Think shins towards the walls behind you. You can play here. Come up into that right leg. Reach up, breathe up. 3. And 2. Breath in, set it down. Inhale, reconnect. Send those hips high. Right foot gets heavy. Left leg goes up. 3. And 2. Breath in. And on the exhale, go ahead, set that back down. Inhale, send those hips up. Exhale, soften everything back down. And from there, left ankle, right knee. We'll draw that right knee in towards our chest. Backside of that hamstring. Right shin is another option, which honestly feels really good to me because I never do it. Ooh, if that's how we viewed everything, well, that'll be neat because I never do it. In and out through the nose in 2. I meant 3. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in, yeah. And deep breath out. And then from that space, let those knees come together. Arms are going to reach out to the side. Breath in. Exhale. Knees go to the right. Your gaze can slide over to the right. Or you can spiral that gaze to the left wherever you're at. Inhale. And exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Namaste. Inhale. And exhale. We'll inhale back towards our middle. Exhale. Take it to the other side in 3. Inhaling space. Exhaling softness. Inhaling light. And exhaling the ability to be more porous, to be more sponge-like. Breath in. And breath out. And then bring it back towards your center. Wrap those forearms around those shins. Head up and towards the knees. If you don't know, now you know. I think kissing your knees is a great idea. They deserve it. And then from that space, the heels go in, the toes go out, the palms go out. And it's just the ability to marinate in the benefits of your practice. Relax. marinate in our ability to soften jaws, soften eyes, soften muscles, to be on the receiving end of the earth holding us, supporting us, embracing us. Relax. If you have the ability to stay in this space longer, please feel free. But if you need to get going, beginning to let all the air out of the lungs, we'll let that first movement that gets brought back into the body be through breath, letting all the air go. And the biggest breath you've taken all day, all the way in, all the way up. When you get to the top of that thing, hold on to it and draw your chin in towards your chest, but keep your head on the ground. And then an open mouth exhale as the chin comes off the chest, let it go. And then movement, fingers, toes, ankles, wrists. Let those arms go nice and long. Legs nice and long. Knees up into the chest. And a little roll over to one side. And then from that space, beginning to press yourself up into a comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall. Index fingers and thumbs come to touch. And just taking a moment here, noticing any differences. Feeling the practice in the body and the mind and the breath. We can only flow with the challenges as they come up and keep an open mind with no baggage and no previous story. Begin from a neutral place. Allow the process to unfold and welcome the winds of change to guide the way. The hands at the heart, a gesture of gratitude, gesture of grace, a gesture of balance, of finding the ability to be in the middle without holding on to, gripping, feeling safe in the middle, giving thanks. Namaste. 45 minutes on the dot. I'm getting better at this. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the class. Feel free to like and subscribe. And enjoy your day.